hot like coffee.
This is gonna be the best day of my life.
Eagles Morning Rise with
Iheanacho Prince.
6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Every weekday on your number one radio experience.
You can count on
Eagles 102.3 FM.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us on your radio experience. You can count on. Had a great time with Vicky Vick on Sports on Eagles Wings. Now it's time for us to discuss topical national issues as we approach the 2023 elections. Well, it's about 24 days. We'd love to say Happy New Month. This is the month of elections. I love to say, let's move away from saying it's the month of love. It is the month that Nigeria decides who would lead or who would take over the helms of affairs in the country at national level and at state levels, where we would be electing our leaders come to the 25th of February, especially at national level, which is our president and those who represent us at the National Assembly. Joining me in the conversation this morning as we look at the APC campaign so far is Honorable Buki Okangbe. She is the National Coordinator of Progressives Hub. She's joining us from Calabar, where the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate was at a rally yesterday. He was in Calabar to canvass the support of the Calabar people. And right there, he made, he made some statements where that people are saying, "Look, we don't understand this. Is the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress now campaigning against himself, and all that?" But then he made some also very fantastic promises to the Calabar people, saying that he would ensure that the Calabar becomes a hub for tourism and that the fortunes of that state would also improve. We'll be talking with Honorable Okangbe. You two can be a part of the conversation. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. You can send us SMS and WhatsApp messages on 090-9705-4450. Don't forget, you can watch us live on YouTube at EaglesFM Abuja, as well as on Facebook at EaglesFM Abuja. Download the EaglesFM app and it would be good. Honorable Okangbe, good morning and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, EaglesFM listeners. Good morning, it's good to be here.
I'm glad that you are with us this morning. Happy New Month, by the way.
Happy New Month, everyone.
So you've been on the campaign trail. You've gone around, and you're currently in Calabar, where your party had the campaign or rally yesterday in Calabar. How has it been so far? How would you say the campaign has been so far for the All Progressives Congress, especially as a young person who is on that train?
Very well. Very, very well. First of all, I want to thank God for the flag bearer of APC. God has given us a very strong man, energetic, a politician that has been there, and he knows what to do, and he's doing it. He's been busy when he started this. He's been going from one state to another. Yesterday he did 2 states, and today I know he's going to be somewhere else. Calabar campaigns is one of the best. I have been on ground. I came back from Abuja like last week, and I've been following the LOC. I've been following the local campaigns till I got to the presidential rally. People want to come because it's a Asiwaju. People left their villages, Boki, Bekwara, just for them to just come and be there for TINUBU. He has sold himself to the people in the village. I was not here. I just came. And I don't even have to speak so much about him. They are the one telling you. I went to the village, telling me about Asiwaju, TINUBU. They know who is running, they know the people that are running, and they know who they will vote for. Thank God for our governor, Governor Ayadi, the sister governor. Cross River is totally APC. We've assured the APC that we're giving them 87, if not 90%. In the village, normally in our villages, when you go around, you see people, when there's a campaign trail passing, you see the children saying, PDP power, PDP power. But as I speak to you, my brother, I've been in EaglesFM, you know me, I don't tell you people's stories. As I speak to you, I was in the village. As we were passing with the campaign trail, it's APC everywhere, from children running after the campaign trail. So I'm not telling you the truth. Ayade has done well, the APC has done well in Cross River, and we are ready for the election.
Now, speaking of the campaigns, the president made the Calabar people, or the presidential candidates of your party, made Calabar people promises. And looking at the way things have been, in 2015, promises were made by your party, promises were made, by Asiwaju to the Nigerian people. And as it is, should Nigerians and Calabar people, would they trust, these promises made to them? Recall that Calabar, has been a destination for tourism. Now, saying, over the last few years, it seems like Calabar has fallen off the track from what Governor Duke at the time had done, investing monies for to build tourism in that state, and now it doesn't seem like the states that he had dreamt of at the time. I'm going to take us back to 2015, where your presidential candidates were speaking to Nigerians in Ogun State to say, "Look, APC is here to make things better." Take a listen to that.
Only yesterday, the man promised 10 million jobs, and they are failing on every economic aspect. They cannot create job for you. Are you not tired of it? You went to the university for 7-8 years instead of 4 years course. Are you not tired for it? Are you not? School fees is becoming a thing of tears. Are you not tired of it? I can teach them how to create the jobs locally. We will give you student loan. Our program, 4 years will be 4 years. You will not extend before 4 years to graduate a university. By the time on your 4th year, you will be taken through that critical part. He said he wants to address the Nigerian youth. He said he will address the 10 billion jobs. How? How? 6 years. Who are you deceiving? PDP.
Well, this was your presidential candidate in 2015, making promises, very lofty promises, interesting promises to Nigerians, especially youth, and talking about education. In this administration, the last 7 years, we've seen several strikes. The last one, 9 months of students being at home, even when they promised, students would not stay at home. 4 years will be 4 years. The unemployment rate has gone up in the last 7 years under the APC administration. Again, why should anyone want to trust the APC and give the APC another 4 years?
First of all, I want to go to when you say Cross River is during Donald Duke, Cross River was better off than now. That is a total lie. During Donald Duke, because I will not run the government of Donald Duke down. We know who Donald Duke is, and I'm happy it's trending for Nigerians to know him better. But I want to tell you that the governor of Cross River State has done a lot in tourism, despite the COVID-19, despite the national trend that is going all over the world in insecurity and all that, and the COVID and all that. The Cross River government has made sure that whatever that was put in place in tourism is double. So what you people are hearing and saying there is not what is happening is not what is on ground. It's not what is on ground. The presidential rally just happened. There are people that stayed in the Obudukatu ranch. We have been there throughout the campaign. There are people that have been staying there. The ranch is still running. Whatever that was there is still there. Calabar is still one of the cleanest cities. There were pageants here. What is it that Duke did that the government? Do you know that as we speak to you, do you know the factories and infrastructure that the governor of Cross River State has put on ground for this state? So what you people are seeing there, you're hearing on social media. Like I said, I don't believe what happened on social media, because those are not even the people I deal with. I deal with the voters, which are the people on ground, and I deal with people that are in the state. So I will not speak bad about Donald Duke. I don't have any. I was here when he was a governor. I know what I saw, and I'm here now that the governor, because Ayade is the governor, and I know what I'm seeing. So please, let me not go there. If you want to know more about Cross River State, come down and see what is happening. Cross River State this year ate their own rice. Are you aware of that? Did that trend? Ate their own rice, made in Ogoja. So, second, I will go to the 216 promises. Let me tell you why Cross River State are ready to vote for this government, especially APC. If you know Cross River very well, do you know the Econ Bridge? The Econ Bridge was done by the governor, by President Buhari, but it was here while they were even in PDP. The PDP government did not even think. What about the road that leads Nigeria to Cameroon? So we Constituents we benefited. You want to talk about youth? Is it not in like Buhari's government that they increased the youth corpers allowance? That is today they are youth corpers that are celebrating. You want to talk about jobs? So what this government, there are people in this government that right from when the government started, they decided that they want to sit down and run this government down. Thank God they've not succeeded. Buhari is still there, he's doing very well, and we bless God. It's been a difficult season. We just came out from COVID, and we're still going through it. As we speak to you, there's a war running in another country. There are two countries fighting. Who are we even talking about that? People are being shot in America. There's somebody who walk in a mall and just shoot people. This one we don't talk. We want to compare Nigeria with America. What about UK? What is happening? So please, let's bless God. Let's thank God for what we have. As we move on, we keep growing. As you are somebody who has built people, he has done so much for people. He's ready to work for Nigeria, and you read his manifesto. Go through it and see what he has, and compare it with others that don't even know what they want to come and do when they are president. A lot of them are running around campaigning. They don't even have an idea what they will do. Asiwaju is the only one that has an idea. He knows what he wants to do with insecurity. He knows what he wants to do with the youth. He knows what he wants to do with agriculture. So let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance, and let's stop the sentiment. Yes, the right word, sentiment.
Well, people who have been in your party may not agree. Najatu Mohammed has come out to say that your presidential candidate didn't have a blueprint on security, which is one of the biggest problems that they have.
Let me remember you.
PCC.
2 years ago, do you remember 2 years ago Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu met with a team of experts in security that came from abroad? I don't know if people remember that. They would not even start a campaign. They came from France. You guys have forgotten all this. I remember that story, and I still have it today. He met with a team that came from France. They were experts in security. So if there is any man among the three, I don't want to call names, that will deal with insecurity in this country, is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's experienced. He knows what he wants to do. That's actually the first place. Check his manifesto, look at it, and look at his blueprint and see what is there. Because whatever is in that blueprint, it's his own ideas. It's not people that pay consultants that came all the way to my right blueprint. As much as he's been ready for this race years ago, that blueprint was not written last year or last month. That has been there. He knows what he wants to do in Nigeria, and let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. Let's stop the sentiment.
Interesting.
I'm happy he's campaigning. He's going from one state to another. Some people were saying, can a sick man be on a plane every day from one state to, even if you are from one state to another? Even me, I came to Cross River last week. I have been here. With the little I've done here, I am tired. I can't even talk now. I want to rest. But as we speak to you, he's here, he's there. He's here, he's there. So let's stop the sentiment and focus. Let's do the right thing.
Interesting how you said the APC government has done a lot, done so much in the last 7 years, but it seems like your presidential candidate himself does not agree. While in Calabar yesterday, I'm sure you were there, you heard him say it. I'll just play it for those who were not there to listen to what he had to say about the APC administration.
To change and torture, move the exchange rate from 200 to 800. If they have repaired it, if they have arrested this, we won't be where we are today. We will be greater. They don't know the way. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to do.
And that was Ashiwaju in Calabar speaking on, the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari.
No, like I said,
would we say,
my brother, I'm in the media like you. And I'm also
yes, would you say, because I recall
we know where all this when all this started. We know the PDP government, how this woman, she won when the PDP government was there. So what Asiwaju can never refer us to the government of the present government because he knows what
the dollar was.
No, my brother.
When the APC took over.
My brother, the PDP government destroyed Nigeria.
But was the dollar at
Buhari, if the APC has not taken over by now, I don't even know where we'll be. So whatever is happening, we are rebuilding and will continue to rebuild what they have put on ground for us. They killed Nigeria with corruption. It's not only corruption. There's been so much that if not for President Muhammadu Buhari, we wouldn't be where we are today. So let's move on.
Many PDP stalwarts would have agreed that, yeah, there was corruption, but the dollar was not at 800 naira when the PDP was in power.
It's a global trend. It's everywhere.
Whatever global trend we're talking about,
the economic crisis is everywhere. Iheanacho, you're my colleague. We know what is happening in UK. We know what is happening in America. We know what is happening in Eastern Europe. The economic crisis is everywhere, Iheanacho. Let Nigerians know that it's not a Nigerian thing. Even in a nearby Cameroon is there. In South Africa is there. In Uganda is there. Some people are even protesting in South Africa that they are hungry. But Nigerians have not protested even once. We are going through a global thing. So let's educate our people, media. Let's use our offices and on our network to tell Nigerians the truth. We are causing a lot of damage. We the media people.
But we
are lying. It's a global thing. It's a global crisis. The economic crisis, the global crisis that is going from one country to another. We the media industry, we should tell Nigerians the truth and stop using it against one presidential candidate or the other.
Well,
let's stop it.
The global economic crisis only started 2 years ago when the COVID-19 became an issue, and then the Russia-Ukraine war started just last year. But then we have seen the inflation rise between 2015 to 2019 exponentially. We've also seen unemployment rates go up. These are the facts.
What did say?
We have seen the dollar
when PDP were in government, what did she say to Nigeria? What did she warn Nigeria about? Let us talk. Me, I'm ready for me and you to talk today. What did this woman tell Nigerians when PDP were in government?
She had mentioned that Nigeria needed to save at the time. Listen, we're talking about this, right? So she mentioned that Nigeria needed to save at the time. The governors insisted that Nigeria's money should be shared, and the money was shared at the time. And then, by the time the PDP was leaving in 2015, the economy was rebased, and it was said to be the biggest economy in Africa. Today, can we speak of that? Those are the facts.
Let us speak to the campaigns. We are doing campaigns now. We're going from one place to another. Some people cannot even do 2 states in a day. But that's not my problem. Me, I'm focused on our campaign. We, the APC, we are focused on our campaign. Let us speak to campaign.
Well, this is your campaign.
Let us speak to our manifesto. Let us speak to what some people, whoever is running, can offer. Let us not turn this thing to a joke.
No, but this is your campaign. This is on the campaign rally ground. Is this not your campaign?
What did you say?
This was your campaign. This is Ashiwaju on the campaign ground.
That's what I'm saying. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. All what we're going through was manufactured by PDP. And we and the great President Muhammadu Buhari came on board and he's been doing his best and he's doing his best. So Asiwaju is coming to continue from there. The APC are not what we sit down and you are a learned man. Look at from the PDP administration to the APC administration. If we have continued from what they were doing in Nigeria, money back, packing money as if they are packing no bread Do you think we'll be here today? They are complaining of dollar being 800 or 700. By now, there won't even be a naira.
The Transparency International just released a ranking for Nigeria's corruption.
I'm a village woman. I don't. When you go there, that's when me and you will not talk. I am a typical village woman. I don't believe in those.
You don't believe in?
I don't believe in all those fake
ranking for corruption.
Come and say.
This is a global ranking. Nigeria lost 4 places again. Nigeria is at 154.
I don't believe it. Iheanacho, I have nothing to say about that because I don't believe in it. I know it's fake. Anything that comes from it, I don't believe it. I'm one of those things I don't even want any. I don't want to say it. Let's just focus on the campaign and look at what APC is offering and check with other people.
All right. So as the
you want to talk about Buhari administration? We don't have how many states? Like since when did they take light in your house?
Are we going to go there? Are we going to talk about electricity?
No, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Okay, so now that the elections are around the corner, we have 24 days to the elections. What is your confidence to say that the APC would take the day, considering all that's going on in the country at the moment?
My brother, to be honest with you, I am very confident. I am confident because our flag bearer, the Jagaban, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been able to go from one state to another for them to see and hear from him directly what he's going to do. I am very confident that Nigerians will go out that day and do the right thing. I am very confident that Nigerians will not be carried away or being brainwashed by what is happening either in a mosque or in a church. I am confident that Nigerians will sit at home that morning and pick their TVC and look at it and say, Father, direct my food. Not going to listen to a pastor that is flying on a private jet and there are 95 people poor in his church. Not going to listen to a man that has 3 houses in London while 97 people in the church are suffering. They can't even pay their children's school fees. Nigerians will not listen to any imam or any pastor. Nigerians will listen to their God that morning, and that is what we will do. So I am confident that we will make the right choice.
Are we going to rely on God to choose leaders for us or to choose people for us? Wouldn't we look at the antecedents of these people to say we're voting them?
God, there is not God that is choosing people. It's even better for God to give the spirit in you, whoever. Everybody has something that directs his soul. Let's leave these churches and all these mosques and all these people that come and tell us this and sit in the altar, build big churches and come and tell you do this and do that. If Nigeria was that bad, why are they flying on private jet? Why wouldn't they fly that private jet and keep the people in the church or pay their school fees? But people are still in the church paying for miracles to happen for them to even buy a Camry. If Nigeria was that bad, why wouldn't they be kind? But they are the ones flying everywhere, going everywhere, carrying an agenda that will destroy Nigeria more.
Now I'm wondering why you're speaking on the church, or
I am not speaking on the church. I said a church or a mosque. I didn't go direct to church. I said a church or a mosque or any gathering, either Buddhism or whatever. I'm not specifically going to a church. I'm a Christian and I go to church, but I will not let my pastor tell me what to do. Well, I have Muslim friends. I know they will not let their imam tell them what to do.
Well, since we're talking religion now, your presidential candidate is running a Muslim ticket, which many Nigerians do not have not really welcomed. Some Nigerians are saying this is the way to go. We need to move away from religious sentiments when we talk about elections.
It is not a religious game. It is politics.
Well, you brought in religion.
You can go and bring an alpha to come and be your running mate. You can go and bring, if 2 alpha wake up today and they say they want to be president and the other alpha pick another alpha, they will be on the ballot if they vote them fine. It is not religious thing, it's the politics. You are free to choose anyone. We are one. So my problem, me personally, I don't like it. Let's differentiate church, religion, and politics. Let's not combine it together. It has nothing to do with politics. So why is Asiwaju married to a pastor? Why is Asiwaju going to redeem for events? What is it? Let's differentiate the two, bro. Let's keep the two apart. It is politics and it's religion. Let them be apart. let these people play their game because they are both Muslim and they are APC. It does not matter. Let's us stop this thing we are doing. Let us stop sentiment and do the right thing. By the time me and you start doing the right thing, Iheanacho, you will see it will be better. Iheanacho, can you yourself think of it? Is that a problem for me to pick a Christian to be my PA? So because I'm a Christian and I have an appointment, I should go and pick, because in Kosovo we have a Muslim, I should go and pick a Muslim sister or a Muslim brother to be my PA? No, you pick whoever you want that you know he can work with you. Thank you.
Very well said. I like that you hammered on that. It's not about religion, it's politics. Whoever can deliver on the job should be hired to do the job. We'll take a quick pause, but before then I'll bring in Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Prince.
Good morning, Mayowa. I'm very well. Good to have you.
Thank you. Good morning to our guest. I think I really do not have much to say regarding what she has said. But she has said the truth. Whether religion, I'm a Christian, and that does not stop me from voting for a Muslim. I voted for President Muhammadu Buhari before. Why would bring in it? When they invite TINUBU to the beam and he goes there and gives them why didn't they return his money and say it's a Muslim? Well, then the wife is a Christian. Why are we talking about religion? We need somebody who is going to change the face of Nigeria positively. And that is why this man and every other person that is campaigning or canvassing for a vote, this is what they are saying. The onus is on all of us to choose among them who we prefer. We should not single out an individual and demonize him because of his religion, because of his position. No, I think this is the point that we are saying, that please do not demonize one individual and say it's the problem of Nigeria. TINUBU is not the president, is not the commander in chief, but they are trying his best. And nobody has defeated him before, and this one nobody will defeat him. He will defeat them, and he will become president come 2023.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Iheanacho.
Good morning.
And good morning to all Nigerians. Hope is my name.
Okay, good to have you. Let's hear you quickly, please.
Iheanacho, I hear you and I hear your guest. The woman there, I don't know her name.
She's Bucky.
But one thing I know is that she's from Asfaja Medicine. To me, another name for APC
Please be very civil with your comments, okay?
Yes, you can remember during the time of PDP, a bag of rice is 7,500, 8,000. Now it's 45, 50,000, which poor man cannot afford. If you go to the power center then it's encouraging. Now it's totally darkness. I don't know the woman what is telling us. Then coming to Asuwaji Ahmed Tinubu and his candidacy, and his candidate as the APC candidate. The APC candidate is an anti-crime. So, no Christian.
Thank you very much for calling. I beg you to keep your comments really civil. If you're not ready to do that, then you're not ready to talk to us. Thank you very much. The conversation continues. We're talking more with Honorable Bucky Okangbe. She is the National Coordinator, Progressives Hub. She's joining us in this conversation. Quite an interested and a heated conversation we're having this morning. Really needed as we approach the election day, so that we know we're able to make decisive decisions or very important decisions ahead of the elections. Stay with us. The conversation continues.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
If you wait till you want buy but you don't get money, microwave, TV, I be you want pay never bill. Download Yankavid from any online store. With 100 naira, fund your wallet. Choose a plan for your Get Pass. Start spinning and winning. The player with the highest number wins the bid. Anything when you want buy, you can bid it and win it. Yankavid, Nigeria's online marketplace.
You can call us on 091 3000 2014 091 3000 2014.
Fellow Nigerians, in response to the yearnings of citizens, particularly those in the rural and underserved areas of the country, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has extended the deadline for swapping and depositing the old 1,000 naira, 500 naira, and 200 naira banknotes from January 31, 2023 to February 10, 2023. You now have until that time to swap your old notes for new ones, as the affected old banknotes will cease to be legal tender. The CBN has also given a 7-day grace period from February 10 to February 17, 2023 to deposit old notes at the CBN after the new deadline of February 10, 2023. Beat the rush with this second chance, as any old banknote outside the CBN at that time ceases to be legal tender. The naira is our national identity. Accept it, spend it, and keep it clean. Let's embrace the new banknotes. This message is from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN.
Eagles Morning Rise. Eagles Morning Rise with
Iheanacho Prince.
And while the conversation continues, we've been talking about the APC campaign, making progress as we draw closer and closer to the what we call the day, where Nigerians would go out en masse to vote and choose their leaders. My guest has been Honorable Buki Okangbe. She's a national coordinator of Progressives Hub, and she's been doing a very fantastic job speaking about her party and the candidates, the presidential candidates. You can join the conversation, but again, please keep your comments really civil. You're not allowed to cast aspersions on anyone or any institution. You are not even allowed to speak directly to my guest. If you're speaking, speak to me, okay? 09073530044 and 09087668888. And I'll bring in this caller quickly before we get back with my guest. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my prince. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul. Good to have you.
Thank you very much, my prince. I don't know what happened. I called like 15 times this morning. My call was not picked.
I'm sorry about that.
But I won't blame you for that.
There's a lot of traffic on the show. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's the young guy that was pushing me, and God just control it by not picking.
It's good. It's good. Go ahead. Let's hear it quickly.
I want to greet your guest. Well, she's doing her job, and she says she's also your colleague in the media. I want to ask her one question, please, madam.
I said, speak to me.
Speak
to me.
Talking point. Are you hearing me?
Speak to me, Paul. Speak to me. I would relay whatever you're speaking. You're saying. To
please. I want to answer this question. Who prepared the talking point for the presidential candidate of the APC?
Okay.
I'm saying this because I was once in the presidential campaign office. Every week, we receive the need of every state. We prepare it against the next campaign that the president who prepares for him. And if they are preparing, do they take cognizance of the need of that particular state? Because I'm saying this because of what their candidate has gone out to say, whether he speaks out of their own talking point or he concentrates on the talking point. That's one question. Secondly, I want to give a little comment. You see, there's no way you separate religion from politics. I'm saying this based on, okay, fine. Looking at what is happening in the north, my prince, you must have seen so many videos of other imams holding meetings for who to vote for, or pastors holding meetings for who to vote for. Now, those votes, how can you separate them from the normal votes? I'm coming from the north. Whether we like it or not, religion plays a big part in politics in the north.
Okay.
And it's openly said. Now, for that question you asked her about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, that she kept on emphasizing that she won Nigerians. Now, I thought the government of Buhari that noticed that warning was coming to change or work on the issues that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala raised. The COVID-19 just came which years ago. Prior to COVID-19, how were we faring? Those are the questions I want her to ask.
Right.
How were you faring? And after the COVID-19, now I want to cite a simple example. In the world now, Nigeria is ranked as the best recovery in terms of aviation. Now it means something is happening. We want to see, but all the reports we keep on getting from other sectors, we are getting negative. And I can't see how they will use these few months to work on this thing. Either she believes on the Transparency International or something index that they just released. It's still on us. And then when it was positive, this government would have taken credit for it. So why are you not taking credit for the negative result? To do something about it. And there are a lot of things. The people, I want to just say round up by saying, you see, you have to check the people that you have around you that are working with you, that do videos to proud that they have made the money, they have money to campaign or to buy votes. Because there's a video that is going around, I don't know whether you have seen that video, of a sitting minister bragging that he has made the money, there's money. He said in Hausa, I don't know if you don't have that video, I can send it to you.
All right, Paul.
That he has made the money is there. So why are you not? Look, a lot of things. Let the president, let your candidate come out to say issues. If you say issues of all this Naira redesign and some of that thing, are you not attacking the same government? Is it PDP? Is it PDP?
All right, Paul.
When you mentioned that in Abeokuta, they took the government to go and visit the president. Now the money, the deadline of the money has been increased to 10, and then yesterday again another thing has come up. Another thing has come up.
Thank you.
Whose government? Whose workers? Whose appointees? Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. And I'll get back to my guest. Honorable Kangbe, you've heard the callers.
Yeah, I'm here.
And you heard Paul's concerns around the speeches by your presidential candidate. I don't think that has anything to do with you. I don't think you're going to be able to.
I didn't get I could not hear him clearly. So
okay,
I think
So somebody his basic concerns is the APC administration hasn't been taking some of the negative feedback from from other sectors. For instance, when they talk about the COVID-19 recovery, the aviation sector has been ranked one of the best recovering in the world. The APC will acknowledge that and take that feedback and say, yes, this is what we're doing. This is good. But when the negative feedback comes, instead of working on those things, they totally refute it and debunk those things and say, it's all fake news and it's not happening. What do you make of that?
The APC government will not refuse. Or you asked me a question and I answered you like Bukia. I don't speak for APC. I don't speak for the party. I am speaking as Bukia and as a party steward. So I'm not representing the party. So that's what I'm saying. We the media, we the people that send, that listen to the radio and people that send the message out there should always get it right. So he can't come and say, why will your party not accept that transparency, this and that. This is not the party speaking. I'm not the party spokesperson. I am Bukia Okande, and I'm speaking that I don't believe in all this. I don't know what, even when I don't believe anything I see online. That's me, my personal, I don't believe anything I see online. So it's not about the party or the government.
All right, very well said. Now that we're fast approaching the presidential election, are you worried?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Are you there? I
didn't hear you.
Okay,
I'm here.
I was saying that INEC has raised the concern.
The network is cracking.
I'm so sorry about that. INEC has raised the concern that fuel scarcity may affect the 2023 elections. We're just 24 days to the election, and this is coming up. Are you worried as a Nigerian that there are factors that may affect the 2023 election that has been much awaited?
You said INEC raised what?
Raised the concern that fuel scarcity may affect the 2023 elections. Does that bother you as a Nigerian?
I think as a Nigerian, a few weeks ago, we had issues with, yes, there was fuel scarcity, but I think now the tankers are loading and things are taking shape. So I don't think by 24th we will still have issues with fuel. I think the federal government is really working on it and is making sure that the fuel hike go around and we will have fuel during elections.
All right,
we should have fuel anyway, not just during elections. So definitely the federal government is working on Nigerians to have to drive into a filling station and buy fuel. So I don't think we'll have any issues when doing election.
All right, let's bring in another caller as we drag it to a close in a bit. Now, in all of this, the 2023 election is one that's been touted to be a make or mark for Nigeria. There's need for a peaceful election to happen in Nigeria. As someone who has contested elections in this country, as someone who is concerned about the peace and well-being of Nigeria, what would your message be to Nigerians as we draw closer? Because just a few days ago in Kano State, there were reports of young people attacking the convoy of the president and stoning the helicopter of the president. All of these may snowball into something bigger. What would be your message to Nigerian youth, especially as we draw closer to the election?
Well, I just want Nigerians to do the right thing, and I don't want Nigerians to be carried away by pretense. I don't want Nigerians to be carried away by people that have, that are taking advantage of the situations that are on ground. I don't want Nigerians to go and vote for people that are pretending, living another life just because they want Nigerians to vote for them. So my message to Nigerians is go back home, make sure you listen to the inside, you listen to your spirit and do the right thing. Think about the future of Nigeria. Think about the unity of Nigeria. Think again about the unity of Nigeria and do the right thing. Let's vote the right person. Let's continue with APC because hunger is everywhere, but we are better than many countries. If you hear what is happening, so even in Africa, many countries are going through a lot. It's just like you're not going to celebrate somebody, whatever. So let's just continue to push on and support the government, the present government, and see and do the right thing, so we can have a better Nigeria and a united Nigeria. That's my message to Nigeria. Let's just unite and do the right thing.
All right, I bring in this caller 09073530044 and 09087668888. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Prince.
Good morning.
Moses.
Moses, good to have you.
I want to appreciate you for all the questions our guest. He was not able to answer some of them, but I believe that you have tried much and you have spoken our minds. Please, one thing I want to find out from her, she made a statement that she's not standing for any party, she's not campaigning for any party, but on her statement and her body language through her voice, prove that she's campaigning for it.
She's not the spokesperson of the party. She's speaking as in her own capacity as a member of the party. She's not speaking for the party. They're two different things. Yeah.
Let's take it that way. But the issue I want to draw out from this statement is that when shall we come to reality of appreciating the past government for what they have done? Because in every campaign, like what she was saying, they have never seen PDP did anything. She said they inherit the problem of this country from PDP. And they are coming up according to their campaign, that they are coming to solve the problem. And yet the problem has not yet been solved. Even though some parties solved, many of them have not been solved. So what is the issue of coming to say the past party does not done anything or did not do anything? Then the same criticism came on them, and they are fueling the matter that why should they preserve them of what they are doing? People don't appreciate what they do. Because I'm looking at the political setting of Nigeria, that when a ruling party took over for past parties, they will never compliment them the area, the good deed they have done, but rather to say that they have done nothing. That is my concern for this country. And how do you think that this country can build? Can't we appreciate our past deeds and say they have tried, we are picking from them to start from where they stopped? Because look at what is up to this administration. They are condemning PDP. Many Nigerians enjoy the policies that PDP initiated. Salary increment, you discover that even the light we enjoy during PDP, we didn't enjoy that light in this other situation. So you cannot compare.
Right,
look at the external debt. The external debt, how much was the external debt before they hand over to them? Look at what Ugwejenwala did as a financial, as a finance body of this country. The role she played to bring Nigeria out from this. Then look at the comparison of the loan that they are collecting now. Then we now look at, like the question you asked, I like that. The government came 2015. Then there was no COVID-19. The incoming of the government, the first thing they did was to increase.
Moses, you have to wrap it up now. Let's have somebody else.
To the point. So please, the manifestos of this government, what they promised to this very point, to this level of trying to hand over, we have seen little, not much what they have said.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Well, the conversation continues. 09073530044 and 09087668888. Well, if you follow the campaigns, you would realize that most of the presidential candidates have said the same things. They go to every state and tell them what they think the people want to hear. But at the end of the day, the call is yours to make that decision who you're going to vote. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. What's your name?
This is Daniel from Gwagwalada.
Daniel, quickly, let's hear you.
Please, I just want to ask you to ask your guest. The first audio of Bola Ahmed Tinubu played for her. She didn't respond to that audio because I still remember vividly that students have spent 9 good months at home, university students in this season. The second audio too, he didn't respond. She didn't respond to it. So I want to know why she decided to dodge that video, because I heard the man saying that 4 years will be 4 years, and this person is still coming under the same party. Honestly, we have to be sincere with ourselves in this nation. If we know it's the same nation that we saw that 109 billion means during I will say that the corruption has gone down. One of the organizations in Nigeria said that 133 million Nigerians are nationally poor. Even though it's the same administration, and this very person is coming under the same administration, can he tell us exactly what this person is coming to do for us? Thank you very much.
Thank you again for calling. Let's close it now. Honorable Bouquet, you've heard the callers. Would you want to respond to Daniel and his submission?
Come again, sorry.
Yes, would you want to respond to the callers and their submissions?
No, but Mr. Is it Daniel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Iheanacho, you may know that ASU did not start from 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mr. Daniel, if I'm correct, if that's his name, he knows. He knows when ASU started. He knows when they started going on strike. So you can't, ASU should not even be what you blame. You can't put ASU strike blame on APC. It was there. It was there during Jonathan. It was there during Obasanjo. So it's a process that President Muhammadu Buhari is working so hard to stop it. So the next president doesn't even have to carry it on like he did from the other government. So he started from PDP. I don't like blaming PDP. I'm not blaming PDP, or I'm here to blame PDP. But you and me know when ASU strike started, many people want us to start putting in our party. It was PDP that started ASU strike. The president is working so hard to make sure it ends here, so the next president don't have to carry it on. Please, he knows. Mr. Daniel knows. He knows. Thank you.
Well, would be a good place to end the conversation. But then ASU strike started as way back as 1988. It's been an issue.
Hello?
It's been an issue that's been with us. Yes. Are you there?
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here. The network is a bit up and down.
Well, I was saying that ASU strike started as way back as 1988. It's been there for with us for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, not something.
Yeah. If he started 1988 or thereabout, if I'm the president, I will make sure I end it, just like what President Muhammadu Buhari is trying to do. But the PDP government came and they made it look that, and they could not stop it, and now they are campaigning as if it's APC that started it.
Well,
that's my point.
They're
doing it and they're running, and it's APC that started it. They were there, they didn't stop it. If I'm the president and there's something on ground that I need to stop for the next president, I don't care if it's that president. I'll stop it so he doesn't have to carry it on. That's the point. That's what we're saying. That's the better Nigeria we're looking for.
We all want that better Nigeria. What a great place to end the conversation. Thank you so much, Honorable Bakio Kangbe, National Coordinator
very much. I really have to run.
Progressives Hub. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning. It's a great
Thank you. God bless your listeners. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And this is where we drop the anchors on the program this morning. It's a few days to the election. If you ask me, it seems like the election is going to hold tomorrow, because in less than 24 days, or about 24 days, we go to the polls. If all things, remain equal, we go to the polls on the 25th of February. And on that day, you're expected to choose those who would lead you, who would run the affairs of this country for another 4 years. Choose right. What we're trying to do is bring everything before you. Bring, all candidates. Bring the promises, bring their manifesto if there's any. The promises all sound alike to me. But then choose right. Choose who your conscience says is the best candidate to fix this country. Do not do it out of sentiment, religious, ethnic, because at the end of the day, we would all suffer if they don't turn out to act right. So go ahead. If you haven't gotten your card, please, if you haven't gotten your PVC, please do not relent. Go back, get it, ensure that you vote. It's not just enough to get your PVC. Ensure that you also vote on election day. This is where we drop the anchors. Thank you, everyone. Let's do what we can to push this country to a better place. It behooves you, it behooves I. We all are responsible for whatever we're going through today. I'll leave you now. Business News is up next, and right after that, we'll get on with the Midday Extra. My name is Iheanacho Prince. Keep it here.